Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review on, as I said, The Real Housewives. What is this? Love and Marriage. Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right? I don't really have a lot of notes. I have one page, basically. Girl, we can just talk about the episode. I'm sure next episode, we'll have, girl. I guess next week when they out there fighting on the concrete, girl, scraping up their knees. And Marsau know he don't work out. So I don't know why he out there cutting up and acting the fool, knowing he gonna have to soak. Girl, Marsau had to go home and soak all in some Epsom salt, okay? Anyways, we'll talk about it next week though. What we starting at? Tisha and Marsau. The new charade. Girl. I'm not about to play this game with Tisha and Marsau when it comes to this house. That still look like the same spot they left in 2019. I don't see a tree knocked down. I don't see, girl, nothing flat. I see dirt and sticks in the same spot they left it from that flashback scene they showed from 2019. I understand that at one point stuff slowed down because we already know what was going on, so a lot of stuff just couldn't get done. But girl, we pretty much been back open and running for business for a minute now. So I'm trying to understand what's taking so long. Girl, Girl, I just wish it was something that showed me that, girl, the house that got started. Like, girl, I wish it was at least a stick. Like, at least when Martell went out there and was playing in the dirt when he had that conversation with Melania, at least it looked like something was about to happen. Girl, it just looked like they've been driving up. It almost looked like two teenagers it looked like that spot that the teenagers go to have sex in their cars when they in high school. That's a spot where Tisha and them be going. That's what it looked like. Like, that's where everybody go in high school and they drive their cars and everybody have sex in their backseat of their cars. Because I don't see no house. I don't even see the start of a house. It don't take this long to build no house. Like, and the thing is, it would be different if, like, girl, I could, like, some sticks was up, at least one. Y'all can't even put a stick in the ground. Y'all can't, like, get everything, like, laid out and nice and neat and, we're going to mow the grass. I don't know. I guess the people got to come out. I don't know, child. I don't know nothing about building no house. I ain't got no money to build no house. I did hear that whenever you build something, it's like 2 times as long and 2 times as much money or something like that. But I also feel like, girl, I just feel like, because I don't see nothing. Like, I don't see no pipes. I don't see nothing. What y'all see? Tisha is investing her money into Show Enough Wanda. I don't know if Tisha is investing or if Tisha is giving. See, that's what, because I feel like that's why Marsau is stuck on no. Because Tisha is giving Miss Wanda the money. I don't think Tisha is investing the money. I mean, some people may say it's an investment, but I don't think that Tisha is I feel like Tisha just giving the money to Miss Wanda. And that's why Marsau is so like, no. And I'm going to be honest, like, I'm with Marsau on this one. I've been with Marsau on this one. I get that that's Tisha's mama, and I'm sure they probably have the money to give Miss Wanda. But just because you want to open up a business don't mean that you should. Like, does Miss Wanda know anything about starting? Like, I don't know. I'm with Marsau. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to give you, $30,000 or however much she asking for just because. However, Tisha brings up basically, well, what about Martell? Because Martell want to come back to Scope. Is it Scope? Yeah, Scope. What about Martell? Because you said no to my mama, but you think you want to you say it's okay for Martell. The difference is again is at least with Martell is going to be an employee, I guess, or a partner, whatever he is. He's not giving Martell. I mean, he may be giving Martell a chance, but he's not giving Martell like $30,000. You see what I'm saying? Even though I don't even know why they're even contemplating bringing Martell back. That would be an absolute no. It wouldn't even be anything to discuss. Even when Tisha said, how much are you betting that Martell has changed? And Marsau said, I'm not betting Martell has changed. So so you want to bring somebody back to work for you. We already know what Martell did. Martell is the one who told us you had 20 girlfriends. Someone that, and we're just gonna have to call a thing. Since Martell has said that has caused problems in your marriage. That's not the only problem because you got Miss Wanda, you got the viewers, you got the YouTubers. Hello, okay. You got everybody giving they want to on what they think is going on. But who got the ball rolling was Mr. Martell with them 20 girls. Well, I ain't gonna say he got the ball rolling, but from what I can remember, I'm gonna say I think Martell was one who kind of like, girl, he said you got 20 girlfriends and you still his sister. Cause I wish my sister would come out and tell anybody that I got 20 boyfriends and think that we still gonna be sisters. Okay. He said he's a good guy at his core. We're gonna talk about this good guy stuff in my live tomorrow. Because I have a lot to say about the good guy trope. I'm going to say this much right now since we're talking about it in this video. Is Martell a murderer? No. Does Martell deserve to be in prison because he cheated? No. I mean, girl, they say allegedly he tried to steal an ATM or some girl, so maybe he should be in prison, but I don't know, child. I don't know. Would I put Martell up there with the people who done, the Jeffrey Dahmers and the Bill Cosby's, the R. Kellys of the world? No, I wouldn't put Martell up there. Based off of what I've seen from Martell, based off how I've seen Martell move, based off how I've seen Martell treat the mother of his kids, both mothers of his kids, I would not say Martell is a good guy. I wouldn't. Does Martell have decent ways? I'm sure. But I've come to the conclusion that even with Martell probably having decent ways, even with Martell probably meeting me or you and probably showing us kindness, right? That still don't mean nothing to me. Is Martell a good guy? That's what Martell. That's what y'all stuck on this good guy stuff. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow, though. Wanda is disrespectful. Wanda is disrespectful, even though Wanda be telling some truths. Wanda is disrespectful, and not only is Wanda disrespectful, she's asking for money. Now, I don't know how that works. I don't know how you beg for money and you disrespect somebody at the same time. That's what Miss Wanda be getting it messed up at, because you can't disrespect somebody even if you are telling the truth. You can't disrespect somebody and then turn around and ask them for $1. Because I'm going to say, get out of my face. Martell and Melanica. Martell out there playing in some dirt, acting like he working. Girl, Martell, why? Martell, you literally told Melanica to come meet you out there. I guess you wanted to show the people that, girl, you supposed to be building a house. Martell literally went out there. They showed him walking up. I think he stuck a stick in the ground. I mean, at least he has. I mean, girl, that's more than what Tisha and Marsau got going on. Quiet as it's kept. And then at the end of the scene, he left. You're wet. What did you just do, Martell? Okay, child. Melanica. I don't know what's going on with Melanica and Martell. That conversation was very, very kind of awkward to me. I don't know if Martell had gave her a heads up like, hey, girl, listen, I'm about to tell you something. I don't want you to be too shocked. So I don't know if that's what it was. You know, like I'm about to tell you that they basically saying that we screwing. I don't know. But it just seemed, the conversation seemed real weird to me. Maybe she was at the house and was not expecting to shoot that day. I don't know. I thought it was whack. I mean, I don't know. Stuff like, maybe because Martell got on my nerves. But I thought it was so whack that when they was walking out from the field, Martell didn't even offer that lady his shoulder. He didn't say, girl, give me your hand so I can walk you down this grass. You see this woman got on heels. I think she had on wedges, but still. Like, you're not even gonna offer, you're not gonna say, like, hold him to my shoulder when we walk there. You see, she I was like, Martell is so not a gentleman. Like, I don't know why I expect anything different from Martell. But they have a conversation and he tells her basically, you know, that Melody, basically the rumor that they, I guess, slept around, all sleeping around. You know, they had sex in high school. I don't know. I don't know what to take. I don't know what to take from it. You know what it is? Because I know Martell is so trifling. And her response, because I know Martell, because we know Martell is trifling. And because her response was not a response. Like, to me, when she started talking, she was like, blah, 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 blah. You know, well, not blah, blah, blah. She was basically like, you know, basically like, I don't like the fact that, basically, this is supposed to be something professional, and now they're trying to make it into something that is not. And this could affect, basically, my husband and, you know, my relationship, my marriage. You know, this could affect my marriage. Because now the girls are saying that I'm out here smashing you. That's basically what she said. Not word for word, but, you know. So I was like, okay, that's true. But then she was like, but if I am sleeping with, how did she say it? She said something like, if I was sleeping with you or somebody else, who gonna check me? I mean, I guess nobody, your husband, maybe. But I mean, I guess. I was like, oh no, Melanica. And then he said, you cheated too. Cause she said something about, don't nobody want no Martell. Something, and he cheated, and she basically kind of started low key reading Martell. Now this is supposed to be your manager. This is supposed to be your manager, okay? I would assume part of her job is also trying to change your image. She out here basically throwing all your dirt. Girl, you cheated, you're sorry, you barely got a job, you got a baby, you treat your baby mama like shit, you treat your ex-wife like shit. Nigga, don't nobody want you. That's pretty much what she said, okay? I said, well, I mean, goddamn, girl. Who's up? And that's when he said, you cheated too. And then she said, I don't recall. If it works for one, it works for me. So it sounds like, girl, I don't even know if is Melanica and her husband even together? Maybe so. It sounds like Melanica's husband probably cheated and she got her lick back. That's what it sounds like to me. Is that what it sounds like to y'all? Girl, I don't know, girl. Do y'all think Melanie and Martell is fucking? Because I wouldn't put it past neither one of them based off that conversation. High school was a long time ago. High school is what? 14 to 18 years old? I mean, some of y'all be in high school at 19 and 20. Just dumb and slow. Um, I'm sorry, that was so unnecessary. That was so unnecessary. I take that back. If you was in high school and you was 19 and 20, at least you got out. At least you got out, girl. Um, High school was what, 14, 18, something like that, 13, 17. When did we go to high school? 13, 14 years old? I can't remember, child. Um, so high school was a long time ago for them. That was what, probably, what, over 2 decades ago? So that really don't count. I mean, it count, but it don't count. I mean, who's talking about somebody that had sex with in high school? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you might talk about your first, but so it's not like, girl, just because they had sex in high school, that mean that they have sex today. But I mean, they're all familiar with each other. I mean, bodies have changed, right? Melanie, not no bad looking lady. She got a nice body. And baby, a hole is a hole, quiet as it's kept, okay? I don't know what Melanie and Martell doing. Hopefully the relationship is just professional, because nobody wants that on their name. But like I said, girl, the conversation just was awkward and weird to me. Let's move on, girl. Um, Van and Melody. Van did an interview. I put Van gonna wear male shirts. One thing about it, two things for sure, three things for certain, baby. Vanessa, she gonna support her daughter. I said, no, that's right, baby. Every time I see Van, she got on one of the Melody shirts. Van was being messy. We're gonna call a thing a thing. She posted a picture of Tisha on her Instagram page when Tisha had on that teen wife. Oh, excuse me, y'all. When she had on that teen wife shirt. Um, from the episode, remember when Destiny and what's the face almost got into a fight? Destiny and Stormy. And Tisha had on that teen wife. That was Melody's shirt from Melody's merch, Melody's clothing line. I don't know, y'all. And so she basically took a screenshot of the episode or whatever and posted the picture of Tisha wearing what's the face's, the shirt. I'll say this much. Is that light shade? To me, everybody got their own definition of shade. But to me, that was kind of like light shade. Like, okay, girl, whatever. It's just not like petty shade. Like, okay, girl, whatever, girl. Ain't nothing too major. Ain't nothing too deep. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody spilling no secrets. Ain't nobody telling nobody business. It's kind of like, oh, girl, whatever. But also, it's kind of like, girl, you can't then get mad when people respond. Because this is the thing about that whole throwing shade stuff. And this is the thing what people need to realize. You throw shade, and then somebody come back with a bazooka, then it's like, oh, girl, I was just doing petty shade. But like I said, girl, it just depends on how people take it. And what level and what they own that day. The whole Vanessa Scott Coca-Cola bottles, that was kind of like the same thing to me. Like light shade, equal shade, whatever. Van and that man. I'm gonna say this much about Marsau. This is the thing. Can I say something? I'm gonna go ahead and say something. And I don't care how this sounds. I do care how it sounds. That's why I'm thinking about how I'm gonna say it. See, I be trying to be fair on my channel and still respectful. Even though some people may say some of the stuff I may say don't be respectful, but I be thinking it be respectful when it come out my mouth. When I watch back, I'm like, oh girl, you could have said that a better way. Do I think Van was paying that man's child support? I do. I don't know why I believe Marsau when he said that. I believe Marsau. When Marsau said Van was paying his brother's child support, I believed it. And I do believe that Van is not telling the whole truth about the relationship that she had with that man. But I also want to let it be known that you could sit around and joke and kiki about Van paying your sorry ass, dusty ass brother's child support. The only thing to let me know is that his sorry ass wasn't taking care of his goddamn children, and that another bitch had to step up to the plate to help him take care of his children because he couldn't do the job. That's the only thing that's telling me. So y'all can sit around and laugh and kiki about Van paying the brother's child support all day long. But again, that just shows me that your brother wasn't taking care of his motherfucking children. That's it. Hello? Is that not what that means? Okay. I also think that I have a newfound respect for Tisha because but I also am disgusted with the Tisha in the same breath because I don't think Tisha is a dummy. I think Tisha is a very smart woman. I think that Tisha is very smart. I think I get disgusted with Tisha when Tisha starts to play this game of my husband is the head and I always listen to my husband. When it sounds like, to me, and if the allegations are true, a lot of the shit y'all got is because of your credit score. And because you are good with the books. With all the education that Tisha has, I just hate that it feels like to me that Tisha has to play this game in order to remain married, in order to be married, in order to say I have a husband, in order to make my husband feel like a man, in order to make my man feel like the head of household, even though quiet as is kept. Maybe Tisha could probably run that whole household with her head tied behind her back and her eyes closed. Tisha is smart. And I just got this. I knew Tisha. I didn't think Tisha was dumb, but I've been peeping like, okay, Tisha ain't like dumb. Okay? Tisha is a very smart woman. I just don't like that. Because I think Tisha's probably one of the baddest bitches on the show. Quiet as it's kept. Her Melody. Quiet as it's kept, honestly, I can say I don't think Destiny is a bum girl. I think all these girls are smart. I think Kimmy is, girl, you know how I feel about Kimmy. You know what it is? I think I'm starting to put Tisha up there with the Melodies and the Tishas and the Destinies as it pertains to like sense. I mean, when it comes to her marriage, girl. But like, oh, Tisha, like, girl. Oh, Tisha, girl, I could tell you got a little bit. Oh, okay, Tisha. Oh, just when it comes to that man, that's when all your sense go out the window. Okay, girl. I mean, I guess, child. I don't like how Tisha. I realize that Tisha again is messy. It's stuff like this that bring me back. That stuff comes up and it reminds me of why some people don't like Tisha. This rubbed me the wrong way. So Van used to work for. I guess she used to work for them for Sculpt. And I guess Van and I guess this is a family business, girl. I'm sure it probably wasn't no HR, girl. It wasn't like no, you know what I'm saying, girl. So it wasn't nothing, it wasn't no change, they was professional, whatever professional was. Um, but Van and Tisha, of course, had a relationship. Outside of work, they would talk on the phone. I guess at the time she was talking to one of the brothers. She would ask Tisha, I guess, for advice or I guess ask questions about the brother. And what it sounded like to me, Tisha took information back to Marsau, even though Van asked her not to. I don't know why that made my ass itch because it's like, Tisha, like, and she said something like, "You think I'm not gonna tell my husband? You think I'm not gonna go back and tell my husband? Like, that's what I be talking about, girl. Like, that was like a girlfriend moment. Like, yes, that's your brother-in-law, but you could have kept that to yourself. Whatever Van was asking you or the conversation y'all were having, if it didn't have nothing to do with Marsau, then I don't think Marsau needed to be involved. I could see if she was telling you something that had to do with Marsau, and you was like, girl, listen, I got to tell my husband this shit, cuz. But if y'all having girlfriend talk, that's why I say, girl, you can't trust married people. That's why I don't be trusting y'all married people. I don't. Because y'all go back and tell y'all partners everything. That's why I don't tell married people shit. Okay? Because I already know, girl, what's going to happen. Girl, don't tell your husband I said this. Girl, I saw him in the club rubbing on some bitch booty. You see what I'm saying? Girl, Rodney said, and now I'm every punk and every F word in the book. Well, girl, I told you, I told you. Okay, girl. So I ain't telling you nothing, okay? You could have said you heard it from somebody else, child. Anyways, child. I guess Martell is back working at Scope. Tisha let him know she is in charge now. I thought it was funny when she low-key read Van. She said Van basically, she petty, she shady, but she tried to act like she the Christian woman who carry a Bible every day, go to church on Sundays, and read scriptures. That's pretty much what she said, girl. Van do act like that, though. And then that was pretty much it, girl. They ended. That was at Destiny's the grand opening, girl. And Miss Wanda was outside by herself, setting up all that shit. Nobody was helping her. You heard when Tisha said, "Mama, you need some help," and Martell and Marsau said, "Let's go, babe." Girl hollered. I mean, quiet as it's kept, as mean as it sounds, and as much as I just got on Martell for not helping, what's her face in that grass, I don't blame Marsau, because this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly why she'll need that $30,000, girl. You don't even know how to set up shop out on the concrete, girl. Like, you can't even make it in a concrete jungle, girl. Like, how you gonna make it work in this? Miss Wanda should have brought at least 3 or 4 people with her. Miss Wanda looked like she was setting up all that stuff by herself. Now, I'm hoping other people were on the way to help her, but it it looked like she was setting up that stuff by herself. Girl, you can't even get it together. You can't even get it together on the concrete. How am I gonna trust you with $30,000, girl? That's why Marsau said, "Girl, let's go." Your mama, she should have had this together. Let's go. No, because I told you. Let her figure it out. Girl, next week the fight gonna happen. Girl, y'all know y'all too old to be out there fighting. And probably don't even know why y'all fighting. Well, yeah, y'all do, because Miss Wanda is messy. Miss Wanda, you messy, girl. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm going. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.